partners in the Development Budget Coordination Committee, or the DBCC, the officials and the secretaries of the following departments from the Department of Budget and Management, headed by Acting Secretary Kim Robert De Leon. From the Department of Finance, Secretary Frederick Go. From DepDev, Secretary Arsenio Balisacan. To the officials of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, headed by BSP Governor Eli Remolona Jr. The officials from the PLLO, headed by Secretary Joey Salceda. And of course, our former President, Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. And finally, and most importantly, to the Filipino people closely watching the first day of the budget deliberations, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Last year, for fiscal year 2026, we delivered a budget centered on the Filipino people. Not only in our expenditure priorities, in what was funded, but also in how it was crafted, through a process that was open, transparent, and accountable to the Filipino people. Alinsunod sa panawagan ng ating mga kababayan na mas maging bukas ang proseso ng pagbuo ng budget, matagumpay pong sinimulan ng inyong Kongreso noong nakaraang taon ang mga mahahalagang reforma. We enacted a series of structural reforms that place transparency, accountability, and public participation at the center of our budget process. We abolished the small committee and established the first ever Budget Amendments Review Subcommittee, or BARC. The BARC's over 20 hours of deliberations were live-streamed and amendments were approved and shown line by line to the Filipino public. Moreover, all committee hearings and plenary deliberations were live-streamed. We enhanced engagement with civil society organizations and conducted the first ever People's Budget Review. For the first time in recent history, the period of amendments was open to all House members, and all amendments were incorporated before the HGAB second reading approval. And finally, for the first time in history, the bicameral conference committee proceedings were open to the public. The BICAM 6 days of deliberations were all live-streamed, and amendments were shown to the Filipino public line by line. Sinalamin po ng mga mahahalagang reformang ito ang paninindigan ng inyong Kongreso na tanggalin ang tabing sa usaping budget at talagang ipakita kung saan napupunta ang bawat piso ng bawis na mula sa dugo at pawis ng bawat Pilipino. Ang ating mga magagandang nasimulan noong nakaraang taon, ipagpapatuloy at pagbubutihin pa po natin sa pagbuo ng budget para sa taong 2027. For 2027, President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. has proposed a budget anchored on people-centered growth for an inclusive and resilient future. He stressed that this budget reflects our unwavering commitment to building a resilient, inclusive, and prosperous nation. More than a financial plan, it is a strategic investment in the Filipino people and in our country's future. It translates our priorities into concrete action, ensuring that every public resource contributes to stronger institutions, greater economic opportunities, and a better quality of life for every Filipino. We affirm this framework laid out by the DBCC in crafting the 2027 national budget. In this budget, that means prioritizing investments in quality education, healthcare, and workforce upskilling. Sisiguraduhin po ng inyong Kongreso na ang 7.2 trillion pesos na budget ng ating bansa ay hindi lang mananatili sa papel, kundi mararamdaman sa araw-araw na buhay ng bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Makikita po ninyo nito, mas maginhawang pagpapagamot, mas dekalidad na edukasyon, at mas maayos na mga silid-aralan, mas maraming mga trabaho, at mas magagandang mga kalsada para sa mga magsasaka upang mas mapadali ang pagdala ng mga produkto sa merkado. To our partners in the executive branch, we look forward to working with you over the next couple of months in crafting a budget that will be truly responsive to our people's needs and will unlock our country's full potential. To our colleagues in the House, it was our collective efforts last year that enabled us to successfully implement critical reforms that reshaped long-standing decades-long practices. This year, I look forward to further strengthening our collective efforts in safeguarding the Filipino people's faith in the budget process and in securing our country's economic future for generations to come. As we begin this year's budget deliberations, the House of Representatives reaffirms our commitment that we espoused last year. In this budget and in the years to come, we are bringing the Filipino people back in the center of the budget process where you rightfully belong. Ang bawat piso ng budget na ito ay galing sa dugo at pawis ng bawat Pilipino. Kaya magiging masusi po ang deliberasyon ng inyong Kongreso sa mga darating na buwan upang siguraduhin na ang bawat piso ay ilalaan sa mga programang inyong mararamdaman, na ito ay tunay na tumutugon sa pangangailangan ng ating mga kababayan at ng ating bansa. Maglalagay po tayo ng sapat na safeguards sa budget upang tiyakin na hindi ito maaaring maabuso. Sisiguraduhin po ng inyong Kongreso na ang budget para sa taong 2027 ay isang budget na inyong mapagkakatiwalaan. Maraming salamat po para sa Diyos at Bayan.